Hello, it's Brian Pecco from Renewed Hope Counselling. And this is the last day of 2018, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about a report that was recently released from the largest online porn site in the world called Pornhub. On an annual basis, they do these year in review numbers. So I just want to quickly cover some of those numbers and give a few thoughts around that. So in 2018, Pornhub claims that they had over 33.5 billion visits to their website, which equates to an average daily visit count of 92 million, which is just a staggering number. To average that down, that's more than 4 visits to the site per person on the face of the earth. And it's also a big increase from last year. They're saying that it's a 5 billion site visit increase from year prior, which is massive. Another item on this report that I think stands out is 29% of the visitors were women. And I think that women get a little bit lost in this conversation. They get forgotten about. Almost 1/3 of the visitors were female, according to Pornhub. They also released this table of the most searched for content, types of pornography that people are searching for. So the first thing, do I think that these numbers are accurate? I don't know. I mean, nobody's going to go and verify these numbers. Do I trust Pornhub to put out accurate numbers in the first place? I don't know. But even if they're half, these numbers are staggering. A question I ask myself, though, every year when these come out is, why would they even release this in the first place? I find myself distrustful of pornography sites. I don't think it's a case of a bunch of really good corporate citizens sitting around a table saying, you know what, we need to release these numbers. We need to let people know the vast, the problematic visitor count here. Like when you talk about over 4 visits per person on the face of the earth, that's pretty alarming. So I don't think it's a bunch of good corporate citizens trying to put that out. What I do think, it's their attempt to normalize it. I think it's their attempt to have addicts or people who use pornography on a regular basis look at these numbers and go, oh yeah, I'm just kind of like everybody else. And I mean, everybody's doing it, so why shouldn't I? Also a case of the type of pornography. I mean, they release these statistics as to what is being searched for. It's my hunch that the goal there is for people to look at some of those categories and again, normalize it a little bit for themselves and go, well, at least I'm not looking at this, or at least I'm not looking at that. So I think there's a purpose behind it. And I know that for myself, I can feel like the inner addict within me looking at these numbers and that inner addict wants to say, yeah, I mean, everybody's doing it, and start to try to make excuses for myself to engage or something like that. So I definitely have a reaction to this. So I just wanted to get on and just talk a little bit about that. I mean, those numbers are being shared, at least in the circles that I follow, quite a bit. I don't trust them, but I do believe that the usage is huge. So last day of 2018, just wishing everybody a happy new year. And if 2019, one of your goals is to start facing some problematic use of pornography, then feel free to reach out. There are resources on my website, or feel free to send me an email. Happy New Year, everybody, and stay safe.